This is what I observed today as I went to my local grocery store. The shelves are bare of things like toilet paper, paper towels, water, baby wipes, disinfectant wipes, many things. But people are allowing the fear of a pandemic to cause great anxiety, and it's time we get a grip on ourselves. Because anxiety releases cortisone in our body, which causes our immune system to drop. If we're going to beat this thing, we need to get a grip on ourselves and lessen this anxiety. Most of us already have the things in our pantries or cabinets that we need, so let's just use what we have and stop the fear. Hello everybody. Today I want to talk about something that seems to be on the minds of everybody across the whole entire world. It is the pandemic called the coronavirus. Everyone is in a panic. Now, we have had pandemics before. We have had situations where we dealt with AIDS, H1N1, SARS, polio. Over the decades, there have been different things that have come up, and we have worked very hard to find cures. Or I haven't, but the medical field has worked very hard to find cures, and they do. But people get so afraid and they panic. So the first thing they do is they run out and they start going into a frenzy. Unfortunately, there are more robberies, there are more deaths because of fear. There are more things going on than normal. We need to get a grip on ourselves and realize that we don't have to be in a frenzy. So, without further ado, let me just get right into the video. Everybody's running to the store and buying toilet paper. You're probably not going to go to the bathroom any more now than you did before. And I went to the store the other night to buy some toilet paper because I only had 3 rows left. Not in a panic or anything, but when I got there, I was so shocked that the store's shelves were pretty much bare. I managed to find in our local store only 2 packages of Charmin. You can imagine I couldn't walk away. I had to buy them both, and they were almost twice the normal price. There were a few other brands that are not my favorite, and they had a little bit of toilet paper, but pretty much the shelves were bare. So I was thinking, everybody's in such a shock about buying toilet paper, but I don't think that's really the way we're spreading the germ. We're spreading the germ through coughs and sneezes and filthy, dirty hands, I would say. So toilet paper is not that much of a necessity, but whatever. I mean, it is a necessity, don't get me wrong. Everybody has to go to the bathroom, but why are the shelves totally empty? One of the other things people were racing out to buy was water. I really doubt that the water system is going to shut down, but if it did, then they want to make sure they have plenty of water. So everybody's out buying water. One of the other things, baby wipes. Stores are clearing out of baby wipes because everybody wants to make sure they have something to clean their hands with. Hand sanitizer, definitely a plus. Got to have hand sanitizer. I have a couple of different kinds of hand sanitizer here. I don't know if they thought about buying these little personal Lysol bottles, but they're pretty cool. Haven't been to Walmart yet to check, but it's possible the shelves are clear on these as well. And mask. It's pretty sad when our own hospital personnel cannot even find masks to treat their patients, because I understand patients and people off the street are stealing them. A lot of people are wearing them in the stores, and that's good. You don't want to keep them nasty germs to yourself. But what I want to talk about is we're buying up all these things, and yes, they are necessary things, but we're panicking, and it could be possibly unnecessary. If we would just learn to exercise normal personal hygiene, we will recover from this just like any other flu. So, yes, there are people who are elderly and have compromised immune systems, and my heart goes out to them. And I'm sad for those that have lost their lives. I'm sad for those that are sick and those that are living in fear. But we need to get a grip on ourselves and realize that our cleanliness, our maintaining our own health, those things are the things that's going to help us recover, and to recover as a country, to recover as a world. Let me just give you a few of those ideals. So yes, you want to wear a mask if you're out in public and you're coughing, sneezing, things like that. I understand. I work in the public, and trust me, wearing gloves and a mask seems like a novel thing to do. Don't even know if I can, but it's a good idea. But I do know that on my job, we have lots of hand sanitizer that we can use between customers. So, but if I was preparing for this coronavirus, I would probably myself think, okay, probably going to need some Kleenexes, because if a cold comes with it, you might want to cover your face when you sneeze with a Kleenex so you can throw it away when you're done. So, Kleenexes, good idea. Everybody is in a panic about so many things. They're not even thinking about paper towels. Who thinks that maybe I might need paper towels? I went to the store, believe it or not. All the toilet paper is pretty well gone. But yet, there was so much paper towels left. I want you to look at this. Paper towels. Those weren't gone. And paper towels. Oh, you like this big one? I use a lot of paper towels because of my baking. But you know what? To me, before I would run out and buy all the toilet paper, I would buy all the paper towels. And the reason being is because I don't want to have to use my towels. If I use my towels and wash my hands, then I have to have my soap or my hand soap. And then I got to wash my hands. They tell us at work, sing happy birthday through 2 times to make sure they're nice and clean under the fingernails, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. So you sing that 2 times. And when you get done, you dry your hands and you're on your go. And if you do that, then the first thing you have to do is now you have contaminated towels. And you got to clean off your soap dispenser. And who wants to use a bar of soap that everybody else has touched? So there's some little problems with that as well. So I say toss that and go back to the paper towels. If you use the paper towels after you use the hand soap, then you can throw it away and you don't have to worry about washing all those towels. Because if you get all those towels dirty, then you got to have all this laundry detergent that you got to go out and buy, because you have to wash all those contaminated towels. And then, not to mention, if you've been sick, you got to wash all those contaminated pillowcases and sheets. So it goes on and on and on. We're panicking over toilet paper when we need to be thinking about cleanliness. Because if we keep everything decontaminated, then there is going to be less spread of the coronavirus. Also, another thing is, if we use the dishes out of our sink and our glasses and all that, then we got to think about, what if there's germs lingering on those? Yeah, we could throw them in the dishwasher and really super, super hot water. And then we need our dish detergent, because we got to make sure we keep them clean. So now we've run our dish detergent and our dishwasher because we're trying so hard to keep everything decontaminated, when it would actually be simple to go out and buy you some throwaway bathroom cups for those quick sips of water. Just toss them when you're done and you don't have to worry about contamination. Also, if you do all those dishes and some of them have to be washed by hands, then you're going to need a lot of this. So you don't want to have to worry about just washing dishes all day long. So go out and buy you some paper plates, some bowls, some cups, some throwaway silverware. Solves that problem. Now you don't have to worry about doing the dishes and you don't have to worry about the germs. So that is a very important thing to me. Also, people are going crazy trying to buy up all of the Lysol bathroom cleaners or whatever brand of bathroom cleaners. I went to the store and the only thing they had left in the whole store was these packages, the 3 packs, $10. Normally you can get them a lot cheaper. But that's all they had because everybody's buying them up because we got to stop the germs. And trust me, they are very handy and I love them and I use them every day. But just as easily, you could use paper towels and some spray cleaners and some bleach. Use it, toss it, job's done, and it's actually a whole lot less expensive. So there you go. Go out and buy some of those products and stop buying all the wipes. And of course, anytime there's germs, you want to think of some kind of disinfectant. Maybe your Lysol. Want to spray those doorknobs, toilet handles, sink handles. You want to clean all those things off because you want to make sure there's no germs. And if you're going to take a bath, you got to have some bathroom cleaner. So, germs are everywhere. They always have been. They always will be. We just got to know how to clean them and how to take care of ourselves. And that's why we panic, because people don't know how to really take care of themselves. The most important thing to taking care of yourself is to wash those filthy hands with soap and water several times a day, every time you go to the bathroom, every time you handle food, every time you change a baby diaper, every time you touch something that could be contaminated. And for heaven's sakes, if you work with money like I do, use that cleaner as often as you can. Keep that hand sanitizer handy because you are going to need it, trust me. So, make sure you have your hand sanitizer, your cleaner, and your paper towels, because you got to clean the hands. It's the most important thing. Clean the hands, cover the mouth when you cough, or use a Kleenex or toilet paper. Just cover your mouth when you cough, please. I don't want your germs. Another thing, toothbrushes and toothpaste. People get sick and they keep brushing their teeth every day, and they don't even think about the fact that after I've been sick, it's time to throw away that toothbrush. Might even be time to throw away the toothpaste because it's probably touched the top of the toothbrush. It's time for a new toothbrush. Toss it and get a new one if you've been sick at all. If anyone in your home has been sick, it's best to throw them away because of cross-contamination. And you also need some mouthwash. Very important to have some mouthwash. You got to keep those germs out of your mouth. I mean, that is so, so important. And of course, nobody thinks about dusting their furniture when they're sick. But dust carries germs too, so you might want to clean your house up better than normal. Okay, here's some different items. People have been making their own hand sanitizer, and you can use rubbing alcohol, you can use peroxide, several different things. I keep peroxide on hand because it helps clean your things like toothbrushes, and I wear Invisalign braces, so it keeps those clean. So yeah, you need your peroxide and your alcohol. You want to make sure you take care of your health. Some of the things that are really good to take care of your health when you're sick, or when there's sickness looming around you, is to maybe have an antihistamine on hand, some Tylenol or Advil, some multivitamins. You got to keep yourself healthy. Alfalfa is good for flushing out the system, and vitamin C is always a must for people who are trying to keep from being sick. All of those things will help you with your health in this time of pandemic. And of course, you got to eat. That's another reason people are running to the grocery stores. But you might want to buy things that are, if you're really worried about being shut in, if you're really worried about not being able to take care of yourself or your family, buy things that are non-perishable. Buy fruit. Some of the fruit can be stuck in the freezer. As long as we have electricity, we still have freezers. A lot of the things can be cooked up in advance and kept. Bacon can be cooked days in advance and kept. I mean, you buy it in the store in the sheets that have been there for a month. So bacon keeps for a long time. You might want to buy crackers. Crackers last longer than bread. So, that's a good idea. You've got canned goods. Soups are fantastic. You can just open the can, heat it if possible. If not, you could eat it like it is. It wouldn't matter. Then you have vegetables. Most of them are pretty well pre-cooked. You could eat them like they are if you wanted. Tuna fish, canned chicken, canned pastas, things like that. You would want those on hand. Spaghetti sauce, that's going to be a good thing you can fix. A little spaghetti. Beans, you can fix a pot of beans. They last for days and days and days. Fix vegetable soup. Fix a big lasagna. Fix something that lasts for several days if you're really that worried about running out of food or running out of things. Peanut butter. Peanut butter lasts and lasts and lasts, and that's what your crackers could be for. So you could always eat peanut butter. And to keep yourself hydrated, if you're worried about a fever or anything like that, is you want to have Gatorade on hand. It's important to have Gatorade because it replenishes the electrolytes in your body. And of course, I hear that this water does the same thing. If you have a microwave, you can fix up some of these little microwave to-go things for your kids that are home from school, because a lot of the schools are out. You know, these kids, they still have to eat. Yes, the schools in Kentucky are still providing meals during the day for the kids that can get to where the meals are provided. And most of them, it's at their bus stops. So wherever you catch the bus in the morning, you can go and get breakfast. And you can go and get lunch. So there's no reason the kids have to do without food during this time. And that's Monday through Friday. So, and also me, you know, all the food is important and all the food is good. You know, go buy a loaf of bread. It's not going to last as long as crackers. Go buy things like that. You might need some garbage bags, some fruit, like I said. But me, I am a snackaholic, so I gotta have my cookies and my cookies. Doesn't matter what kind, but you know, you gotta have your cookies. You gotta have your chips. Doesn't really matter what kind of chips. And you gotta have, oh, it's that time of year. Don't forget about the Girl Scouts. Even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, if you do see them out on the street, which they probably should not be, buy some Girl Scout cookies from them and help them. And while you're sitting home waiting to see if you're going to get sick or not, you have some goodies. And of course, I got to have my ice cream. So there you go. There's so many things that you could do. But the most important things, once again, that I'm going to tell you is make sure you have some canned goods on hand. If you're worried about running out of food, most of you probably have plenty of food, but you panic. And I understand it. But the most important things is think about your health. Think about some food. Toilet paper. Yeah, we're going to need it, but I doubt we're going to need 24 packages in 2 weeks' time. And don't forget your hand sanitizer, your cleaner, and most of all, that's most important to me, is my paper towels. I could live without probably anything on this table, but I can't live without my paper towels. So, and brush your filthy mouth, use your cleaner, wash your dishes, use your throwaway cups, all of those things. Or even use, as I suggested earlier, throwaway dishes, and then the germs are not going to be there. You can just toss them in the trash, in the garbage bags that you have purchased, and you are good to go. So, that being said, oh, and of course, you're either going to need wipes or you're going to need cleaners. So that being said, and carry your, whoops, I'm about to forget, and make sure you carry some kind of hand sanitizer. Seems to be a very expensive little commodity right now. So I don't know if I left anything out. Maybe I did, but I just want you all to be safe, to be healthy, to be considerate of others, and don't hoard everything you can get your hands on, because some people are in more need than you are. And think about the elderly. Those are the ones we need to check on, make sure that they're okay, make sure that they are healthy. And if you're sick at all, do not go around people who have compromised immune systems. Don't go sneezing and coughing on people. No, 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 no. Keep your coughs contained. If you can get a paper towel, napkin, Kleenex, you toss it in the trash when you're done. If you must use your sleeve or your arm or your hand, make sure you use hand sanitizer afterwards. I just keep stressing everything. Just remember, we're all, the whole entire world, we're all in this together. And we're going to get through this together if we don't panic and if we are considerate of one another and one another's needs. So that's all I have to say. Oh, and one more thing. I do have one more thing to say. If you have been sick, remember to change your bedding. It's important to put clean sheets and clean pillowcases, clean pillows, all of those things, because we have to stop this virus, and cleanliness is going to be the best way to do it. And my husband said, don't forget about the pets. Make sure that you have enough dog food and cat food or whatever pet food you need on hand, because they're important too. So my condolences to all those who have lost people to this horrible virus. And I pray that each of you will take whatever measures you need to make sure that you and your family are safe. And God bless you all, and we're going to get through this together. Until next time, bye.